Chapter 5 The Light Beneath. In the days that followed, Market Square settled into a strange calm. The yellow tape still rang the storm grate, but it fluttered now with less urgency, like a reminder rather than a warning. Barrels were gone, hazmat trucks gone, and Pine-Meadow was learning how to speak again, carefully, as if honesty were a language they hadn't practiced in years. Inside the cafe, Hazel Brooke wiped down the counter, listening to the familiar, soft hum of the espresso machine. She had started each day this way, long before tunnels and secrets, and she found comfort in the return to something ordinary. The County Herald lay unfolded on the counter. Meriwether's records reveal chemical storage in tunnels. A photo of Ada, soft sweater, wise eyes, amused smile, sat beneath the headline. Hazel touched the edge of the page. She would have hated the picture, she murmured. Maya, stacking pastries, overheard. She would have corrected the headline, too dramatic. Ada loved accuracy more than applause. Hazel smiled. True. The doorbell chimed. Tom Riley walked in. Tell me you still got those cinnamon buns. For paid customers, yes, Hazel said. For you, maybe. Tom grinned. The county inspector called. They're starting soil testing near the river tomorrow. Hazel nodded. Good. She meant it deeply. Miss Darrow entered next, holding a slim envelope. Preliminary report, she announced. Released at 5 this afternoon. No acute public health risk. Remediation to begin next month. Mayor happy? Maya asked. He's learned to act like it, Miss Darrow replied, which is progress of a complicated kind. She slid something across the counter, a thin brass card the size of a bookmark. Engraved on it, Hazel Brooke, custodian, Meriwether Archive. Hazel blinked. This is real? The mayor ordered it, Miss Darrow said dryly. A penance disguised as honor. Use it to open drawers, not doors. Hazel exhaled, touched. Thank you. No, Miss Darrow said. Thank Ada, and yourself. The archive room in the library had transformed. The tin box sat in a glass case. Ada's maps covered a long table. The cassette player waited on a shelf beside labeled envelopes. The handwritten sign at the entrance read, The Meriwether Archive, open for reading. Below it, in Hazel's chalk, a line remained. Small truths add up. People came quietly. They read Ada's letters. They listened to her voice. Some cried. Some sat without speaking at all. An older woman left a bouquet of wildflowers on the table next to Ada's photo. Hazel stopped by every day after work, often just to sit for a few minutes and breathe the paper-scented calm. Leonard Turner came too, hat in hand. He approached Hazel at the back table. I gave my full statement, he said. Names, dates, promises made that shouldn't have been. Hazel nodded. I saw. I slept better last night, he added, almost shy. If you ever need shelves in here, say the word. We need a display for Ada's tin box, Hazel said. Turner smiled. Consider it done. He left a small, folded note behind. Hazel opened it later. We're square. Enclosed was the stub of chalk. She placed both in the drawer beside the brass card. The county meeting took place in the school gym. Folding chairs squeaked, microphones buzzed. Pine-Meadow tried its best to look like a town prepared for truth. LeDuc presented the findings in patient, bureaucratic calm. Illegal storage, county oversight failure, state review, remediation plan. No drama, just facts. Ada would have approved. The mayor spoke next. He didn't look at Hazel, but he spoke carefully. We will ensure transparency. We honor Ada Meriwether for her diligence. Hazel believed him, not because he was noble, but because the room wouldn't allow anything else. When asked if she wanted to comment, Hazel shook her head. She'd prepared only one sentence, and she used it. Daylight isn't an ending, she said. It's a tool. People scribbled. Someone nodded. Hazel sat back down. That was enough. After the meeting, life settled into its familiar grooves. Pine-Meadow wasn't pretending nothing had happened. It was learning how to remember. The rain returned and the gutters sang again. Mrs. Ingram measured sugar with righteous precision. Teenagers pretended coffee was philosophy. Mr. Ballantyne brewed tea strong enough for courage. Hazel worked morning shifts, rested in the afternoons, and visited the archive in the evenings. Some nights she listened to Ada's voice again. Sometimes she just sat with the tin box, her hand resting lightly on the glass. She wasn't searching anymore. Not for a clue, not for a key, not for a secret. She was simply keeping company with the past until it felt safe in daylight. One afternoon, a river worker showed up holding a lockbox wrapped in a towel. "Washed up near the old plant," he said. "Heavy. Thought of you." Maya appeared instantly behind Hazel. "No," she said. "Also, what time does it reopen?" Hazel laughed. "Bring it tomorrow. And gloves." The man nodded. "Not opening it alone?" "No," Hazel said. "Never again." After he left, Maya crossed her arms. "I swear trouble likes you." "Or truth does," Hazel replied. "Same thing sometimes," Maya muttered, then softened. "But we'll face it, right?" Hazel smiled. "Right." On a cool evening, Hazel walked to the river alone. The water moved as it always had, indifferent and honest. The old plant stood silent across the bank, not threatening anymore, just empty, waiting to be repurposed or forgotten correctly. She leaned on the railing and closed her eyes. The river whispered in its steady way. A heron cut across the water, wings slow and confident. Hazel felt her breath sink with the town again. No secrets, just quiet purpose. Someone stopped nearby. "Do you think we'll be okay?" they asked softly. Hazel didn't turn, just watched the water. "We already are. We just had to see what was under us." The person nodded and walked on. Hazel whispered to herself. Ada would say, "Good start." Later that night she sat in her apartment, notebook open, pen balanced in her fingers. She wrote cleanly. Barrels removed, soil testing ongoing. Archive active, attendance steady. Town honest, cautiously. Coffee stable. Maya loud. Tom helpful. Then she added, "What I learned. Secrets rot faster than truth. No one saves a town alone. Silence protects the wrong people. Small truths add up. Stay curious, without forgetting to rest." Hazel underlined the last one twice. She placed Ada's brass key, chalk stub, and the archived article in a small wooden box on her desk. Not hidden, just gathered. She didn't feel the urge to chase anything tonight. The world could be quiet without being ignorant now. That felt new. Before sleeping, she pulled back the curtain. A single lamp glowed in the archive window. Miss Darrow, of course, the librarian who never closed the book early. Hazel whispered, "We did it. Not for applause, but for closure." Then she smiled softly. "Tomorrow, coffee. And maybe a lockbox." She turned off the light, lay down, and let the ordinary night hold her. Pine-Meadow held her too. Steady, honest, and awake in the ways that mattered. Maya appeared instantly behind Hazel. "No," she said. "Also, what time does it reopen?"